Konti lang po ang aking katanungan, Madam Chair at
Okay.
Mr. President. Farm to Market Road. Ito po isang priority project ni Pangulong BBM. Tagtad po ng korupsyon itong Farm to Market Road at nagagamit po ito ng mga maimpluwensyang politiko lalo na. Paano po ninyo nadidetermina dyan po sa DA na hindi po nagagamit ito sa korupsyon, itong tinatawag na Farm to Market Road? Sa maniwala kayo sa hindi, marami pong mga nangyayaring insidente sa mga probinsya na kung saan hindi po sila yung mga rice-producing town or vegetable-producing town or provinces, and yet sila po ay tadtad ng tinatawag na farm-to-market road projects. Meron pa nga pong biro-biruan na sinasabing instead to farm-to-market road, marami dyan sabungan to market road, subdivision to market road. Or, sinasabi pa nilang resort, private resort to market road. Paano nyo ba nakakwalify ang isang proyekto na para maging totoong farm to market road po ito? At pwede ho ba kami makakuha ng sampling sa mga towns and provinces tungkol po sa mga projects na farm to market road?
I just want to inform the good senator that I have experience with kasi yung farm to market road is being implemented by the DPWH, not by the DA.
I know,
We
pero
just identify the roads and the DPWH will do it for us.
correct. But the money comes from the DA.
The DA. But
That is correct.
But it is given to the DPWH.
Correct, to implement.
I remember
Pero the money comes from the DA.
Oh.
Pera po ng DA yun.
Oo.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Kaya nga
and
po, paano po nalalaman po ng DA na yung farm to market road na ni-require o ni-request ng isang maimpluwensyang mayaman na politiko ay para talaga sa farm to market road na makikinabang po ay talaga mga farmers at hindi po para sa personal na pang-interes ng isang nag-request na politiko?
Hindi naman po ganun nangyayari kasi if you remember, the congressman, they are from the provinces. So when they identify road, if you are in the provinces, it's usually farm to market road.
That is
It's
correct.
only in the cities that you can say that the roads are not farm to market road. Remember, in the DPWH, there is a distinction between the major roads and the farm to market
right.
road.
I understand.
Parang mas local yung farm to
Mas
market
local.
road. And I remember my son telling me during his time as DPWH secretary, they have this drone technology that even if then the DPWH will implement the farm to market road based on the listings that are given to them. And he said that they have this drone technology that even if the regional director or the district engineer sign the papers for payment, if they cannot see it in the drone on site that it has been built, then they will not pay for it.
Kaya nga po,
So, yun ang control nila against this what you call ghost project.
Exactly.
So,
Thank you po, Madam.
oo, so,
Thank you po. Kaya nga po, ang gusto ko po mangyari, magbigay po ng random sampling
Yes.
sa mga probinsya at mga towns na identify ko po kung ilan po ang farm to market roads doon na na-implement and was it properly implemented. And gusto ko rin pong pumunta tayo sa isang town na meron po akong alam na kukunti lang po ang pananim doon na pwede may consider rice producing or vegetable producing, and yet tad-tad po ng farm to market road projects.
the
Ulitin ko
DA,
po, meron po, I know po,
the DA is willing to give you a list
Thank you po.
of their farm to market road. Remember, not all the roads are being built by DA.
I know.
DA has
DPWH po.
only a limited amount of farm to market roads, but many roads are identified in the DPWH as ordinary road, local road, not necessarily farm to market road.
I'm talking about farm to market road lamang po, Madam.
So the DA is willing to give you a list of their farm to market road and will be willing to give you pictures
Opo,
of
kasi po,
your
usually
farm to
1
market
kilometer.
road. You can ask the DPWH for the pictures kasi they do not pay. That's their practice now. They do not pay unless they can see the road finish from the drone technology
They do
that
not
they
pay.
have established.
God knows who does not pay. Sorry po, joke lang po. Gusto ko lang po masiguro na talagang yung perang inirelease po ng DA na request po ng isang politiko na ipinasa po sa DPWH for implementation ay talagang...
Baka hindi po farm to market yun. Baka ano yun. Ano tawag na classification ng local roads. No, not necessarily FMR.
No, FMR
Yeah.
po.
Oh.
FMR. Kaya nga sabi ko po kanina, meron po dyan, biro-biroan sa mga probinsya, kalat na yung sabungan ni Poncio Pilato ay yung kalsada nakadugtong sa market at tinawag na sabungan to market road. Marami po dyan mga subdivision na nakakonect yung kalsada papunta po sa market. Meron po mga private resort na yung kalsada mula sa private resort ng isang ma-influensyang tao kumukonekta sa market. Now, dito po, sandali lang po ma'am, naluloko yung ating mga kawawang farmers. Kaya nga po, gusto ko pong masiguro na talagang yung perang nirelease po ng DA na para sa mga farmers ay talaga napupunta po para sa mga proyekto ng mga magsasaka at hindi po sa proyekto ng mga ilang mga influensyang tao. Mas
Kasi
maganda po
usually
sagutin
po,
po
ang
ito ng...
nagbibigay sa atin ng request, nilalagay naman nila kung local road or farm to
Tama po.
market road. So, yung nagbigay sa atin ng request who are good members of the community also, we believe that if they say farm to market road, it's really farm to market road.
Tama.
Otherwise, they say that it's a barangay road, it's a local road, or a national road. So, ako ho, pag nakakakita ng mga request, ganun po yon. Hindi naman lahat na nagre-request sa atin, FMR. Ngayon, kung mali ang description nila do sa, sa kanilang request, that's where the problem lies. Mali ang request.
Kaya nga po, farm to market road lamang po ang aking tinutukoy dito. Kasi nga po talaga naabuso po itong farm to market road na sabi ko nga po kanina, ito po ay dapat para sa mga farmers, para yung kanila pong mga produkto, yung kanila pong mga pananim na kanila pong inani ay talagang mapupunta po sa market. At hindi po ito pong intended na budget para sa mga farmers ay napupunta po sa ilang mga politiko na ginamit po yung sistema na butas na kita sa sistema para mapagsamantalahan po itong DA na sabi nyo nga po, ang mag-implement po ay DPWH. So kung nagsabuatan po yung DA at saka DPWH, tapos na ang taong bayan.
Thank you. We will see to it that the DA will report to you their identification of farm to market roads.
Opo. And who determines po kung ano po yung priority na farm to market roads na agad dapat mapagbigyan ng DA na para maipasa po sa DPWH na para ma-implement?
Diba?
Network plan
They have a FMR network plan to ensure compliance to criteria and connectivity. All requests for farm to market road will be subjected through validation and geotagging.
And who does that validation, Madam Chair?
DA.
And how do they do that? Ano pong klaseng sukatan at validation ang pinagbabasehan po nila? Ginagawa?
Geotagging. That means
Geotagging.
they do
Okay.
they have this drone technology
Drone technology.
to find yung geotagging na yon.
Yan po sa kanilang ginagawang geotagging, meron ho ba silang ginagawang study as to the return on investment of FMRs when it comes to the benefit to farmers and consumers?
They have criteria and they have this of connectivity. So these are the criteria nila pagpili ng farm to market road if it will lead to something that we can bring the products where it can be sold.
Opo.
So,
So ano po yung mga criteria po na yun, Madam Chair? What are the criterias?
the following are the criteria: production area across all commodities,
Okay.
linkage to the markets and higher roads, road condition, number of farmers that will be benefited.
Okay. Now, noong 2017 po, may na-flag down po ang COA. 957 million unfinished DA farm to market road. Isa po itong katiwalian na na-flag ng DA. 4 out of 15 projects lang po ang natapos, amounting to 1.23 B.
Paano naman 2017 nandun si
Well, it's just an example po.
Yutagi?
Bilang patunay po na talaga may nangyaring katiwalian po dyan sa farm to market road.
I cannot understand that because during that time, DPWH has geotagging already. So it cannot be paid if it's not finished.
Well,
Maybe
ang
you
COA po
can
ang-
write about it and we will look into it. Kasi alam ko noon, during 2017, may geotagging na sila eh.
I know that. Siguro maybe po, pwede po natin balikan ng COA and then as soon as makuha po natin itong mga documents from COA,
Yeah.
ipresenta ko po sa inyo and then kayo po ay magprepresenta sa taong bayan para ipaliwanag kung natapos na ba itong mga projects na diniklara ng COA na hindi natapos. And we can deal with that later.
Okay.
Okay.
That you have promised, the DA has promised that if you give them the they will look into it.
Thank you.
The details of what you're talking about, then they will look into it and make a report to you.
Opo, thank you po. Move on na po tayo. Food security. Lumilit po ang ating farmland. Binibili po ng mga malalaking developer at ginagawang commercial at residential land. Ano po ang ginagawa ng DA tungkol dito?
Alam nyo, that's our business. I
Ganun
want
po
to
ba?
tell you that we don't buy agricultural land in the provinces. Nobody will buy houses in agricultural land. We only buy in cities and capital towns
Ganun po.
because the buyer of houses, they want also an opportunity that if they're having financial problems, they can resell their houses. And it's very hard to resell houses not in cities or capital towns.
I'm from Isabela po.
We limit ourselves in cities and capital
I'm
towns.
from Isabela po. At marami po akong may bibigay sa inyong ebidensya, proof, na mga farmland na convert po sa subdivision.
But in
Kaya nga po yan ang dahilan
cities-
kung bakit ko po gustong may pasa na po yung National Land Use Act.
That's in cities and capital towns, but I don't think in the
In Isabela, in Kawayan, Isabela
there
po.
will be like
In
that.
Kawayan, Isabela po, Kawayan City, Isabela, may mga farmland po doon na na-convert.
Kawayan is a city.
Regardless, ang pinag-usapan
My
po
God,
natin, yung
if,
mga farmland po na na-convert na po sa isang subdivision o commercial.
But they allow that in cities and
allow
capital
that.
towns.
Kaya nga po,
They allow conversion
alam ko nga
in
po.
cities and capital towns because if they buy your land, they buy it expensive and you can reinvest the money and you will make more money than planting on those lands. I remember we have, when I was young, we have a big chicken farm in Muntinlupa. But Muntinlupa became a 60. So we finally developed our chicken farm because it is 8 hectares. We will make more money than in farming. So it's an investment decision for these people. If somebody will buy your land at a bigger amount, maybe you can sell it and buy another land that is cheaper somewhere else and build your farm there.
Hindi po ganun
I
nangyari,
think
ma'am.
it's the thinking of you have to to understand agriculture as a business also.
I'm
That
not a
if you
businessman,
have
but I can understand agriculture
opportunity
po, ma'am.
to sell your land at a higher price and be able to buy a bigger piece of land with that same money in less prime places, then you will do it.
Kaya nga
It's
po, ito
na-
pong tanong ko po sa ating mga taga-DA. Ano po ang ginagawa nila sa ganitong nangyaring masamang sistema na paliit po ang ating farmland? Sorry po, madam ha. Na
Yeah.
hindi lang po sa Kawayan, sa Isabela, kundi sa
I
marami
tend
pong
to
mga
disagree
probinsya
with you.
na marami na pong mga subdivision na nagsilipa na.
Where will the people live if you don't build subdivision?
Marami po mga lugar na pwede pong pagtayuan ng subdivision. Huwag lang po i-take over yung mga farms. Kasi nga po, kuminsan yung mga farmers, dahil sila po ay naghihikaos, they're being taken advantage of.
No.
Lalo na po meron tinatawag na rice tarification. So mura po yung mga bigas na dumarating dito, they cannot compete. And then papasok po ito mga negosyante at mag-o-offer ng pera para bilhin ng kanilang mga lupain. Of course, walang choice po yung mga farmers kung hindi ibenta na lang kanilang lupa sapagkat meron na po tinatawag na rice tarification.
I wrote the rice tarification
kayo po ba yun?
law. You know, we wrote that rice tarification law because in 2018, the price of rice rose to almost 50 to 60 pesos per kilo. And that is the only time President Duterte became unpopular because rice is a political crop. When nagmamahal ang rice, nagiging unpopular ang president. And the World Bank, we signed that WTO agreement in 1995, and they gave us 25 years to be competitive, but we failed to be competitive after 25 years. And if we don't open or liberalize the importation of rice, they will bring down our credit rating. And we have plenty of loans abroad, and we have to pay higher interest for those loans, so it will be a loss to the Philippine government. So what I did when they asked me to write the rice tarification law, I gave all the money from the collection of rice tariff to the small farmers. 10 billion for the Rice Competitiveness Enhancement
RC.
Fund, 5 billion for mechanization, 3 billion for seeds, 1 billion for loans, 1 billion for training. And anything above 10 billion that was collected, it was given to the rice farmers owning 2 hectares and below, 5,000 each, 1.6 million farmers. So that is 8 billion. So a total of 18 billion, which is the collection of the rice tarification law na rice tariff.
Alam ko po
I
yan.
don't feel any guilt to the small farmers. All the money that came from the rice tarification law were given to the small farmers owning 2 hectares and below.
So how do we identify those small farmers? Paano po
They have a list.
Do you have po a list?
They
So
have
paano
a
po ninyo
list.
pinipili ng DA?
They have
paano,
a list.
Ay, no po. Paano po pinipili kung sino po ang maging recipient nitong pera na galing po sa rice tarification? How are they being
They have
identified?
a list of farmers owning 2 hectares and below.
So,
Oh,
meron po,
magpapalista ka sa kanila. They have
RSPSA.
RSBSA.
Okay.
Oo. So I have no guilt to any rice farmers.
I'm not
All
saying-
the money that came from the rice tarification
I'm not saying po
were
na kayo po'y
given
guilty.
back to the rice farmers. I wrote that law
I know. Ako po
because
yun.
I studied the difference between us and the rice farmers of Vietnam. The rice farmers of Vietnam, they produce their palay at 6 pesos per kilo. We in the Philippines, we produce our palay at 12 pesos per kilo. The 6 pesos difference, I look at it. And 350 is labor. That means we're not mechanized. And 250 is the productivity of the seed. So there's something wrong with our seed. So when I wrote that Rice Competitiveness Enhancement Fund, I gave 5 billion to mechanization and 3 billion to seed distribution, and also to train them to do the same seeds with their own farm. I am teaching them to learn how to do inbred seedlings.
Okay. Are you finished po, ma'am?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Let's go back po dun sa food security. Alam ko po na meron pong tinatawag na Rice Comprehensive Enhancement Fund.
Rice competitive
Okay.
fund.
Enhancement Fund. Nasabi niyo po sa akin, so dapat may 2 hectares yung farmer para sila po ay mag-qualify dyan. Okay na po tayo dyan. However, hindi pa rin po talaga tunay na nasasagot yung pong katanungan ko po na ano pong ginagawa ng DA na yung pong mga farmland ay nako-convert na po sa nagiging residential area na po at commercial area.
We need the residential area and the commercial area to improve the quality of lives of our people. Ang alam nyo, it's not the amount of farmlands. It's the efficiency of using these farmlands. Alam nyo, pag maganda ang seeds mo at mechanized ka, even with smaller area of farmlands, you can do better
Kaya nga
and
po, ma'am.
earn more. Kaya nga we're teaching the farmers to do mechanization and to plant better seedlings and to teach them that they have to operate their farm as a small business so they will make more money. You know, hindi naman hindi naman ito kung maliit ang lupa mo. Kaya we're organizing them into cooperatives para may economies of scale sila. Kasi kung 2 hectares kayo, mag-organize kayo, 30 farmer, then you have 60 hectares. And then you mechanize, hindi ka matatapos sa palay. Bibigyan ka ng PhilMec ng ano tawag dito, dryer and milling. So ang production mo hindi na palay na babarating ka ng middleman, kundi mapoproduce mo na hanggang rice. Tapos because you are a cooperative, you have economies of scale, you can go to the supermarket directly and sell your rice to them, you will make more money.
Okay.
So it's not the amount of land, it's the model. We have to change the model of our agriculture because
I agree.
there is something wrong
Yes.
with our model of
Okay.
agriculture.
Now, sinasabi niyo po kanina na the farmers has to use mechanized technology. Kaya nga po, it is not how small the farm is at kailangan po magkaroon ng improvement sa isang lugar, kaya kailangan po magkaroon ng mga subdivision. So, kung yan po yung inyong premise, bakit hindi lang po natin tulungan itong mga maliit na farmers, bigyan na lang po sila ng puhunan para magkaroon po sila ng maging mechanized na po yung kanilang farming.
Binibigyan po.
Well, then instead na bibilin
Binibigyan
po yung kanilang mga lupa, pabayaan na lang po natin sila na isaka yung kanilang lupain at
Meron
tulungan
po.
na lang po sila na,
Meron po.
na para
Meron
hindi na po ma-convert yung kanila pong mga farm into subdivision, into commercial area and what have you. And this is the reason kung bakit po talaga kailangan mai-push na po natin itong National Land Use Act. At hindi ko po alam kung bakit hanggang ngayon 4 na presidente na po ang dumaan at hindi pa rin po ito mapasa-pasa. Hindi ko po alam kung bakit. Your guess
Alam
is as
nyo,
good as mine.
yung Land Use Act, lahat po ng local government, may land use plan na sila. Nagpagawa na sila ng land use plan. The power of determining the implementation of the land use is with the local government. Why will you remove it from the local government and transfer it to the national government? Do you think that is better?
It is better po na dapat sa national government ang humawak po nitong batas na National
Not
Land Use Act.
everybody agrees with you.
Well, not everybody
Ako,
agrees
I
with you
don't
as well, ma'am.
agree. Alam nyo, sinasabi
don't
ko
agree
nga sa
because-
kanila, ako,
because-
I'm a daughter of a mayor.
Nahiya na po ako dahil, o nga pala, 2:30 na at napupuwit na po tayong lahat. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? Except that I apologize to all of you guys, Mr. President, dahil na-drag po itong aking interpellation and I'll make it short and sweet na. Isang sagot na lamang po kay Madam Chair, Mr. President, and then after that, isang sagot ko and then finish.
Okay.
Okay ba sa inyo, Mr. President? Is that okay, Mr. President?
Absolutely, Your Honor. No need to apologize. In the halls of the Senate, we are free to give our opinions and discuss and debate.
Okay.
My request lang kanina was just to address the chairperson, the presiding officer, yes, so that there will be no direct debates or else it will always be heated. Yeah. Thank you. So, yes, please continue, sir.
Mr. President, isa lang pong tanong ko kay Madam Chair. Madam Chair, kayo ba'y pagod na?
You know naman, I'm very tolerant when it comes to you. You know that.
Okay. So,
Your-
wow. Thank you,
Chief
Madam
of
Chair.
Staff, your son-in-law is very nice to me.
Oh,
I always remember him.
because I taught him to be nice to you, especially. I gave him instructions to be very, very nice to you. Anyway, since yung inyo pong sagot medyo kayo po'y pagod na, therefore, I will end my interpellation. Thank you, Madam Chair. Mr. President, maraming
Thank
salamat.
you.
Magandang gabi po.
Thank you very much, but I
Maraming
will
salamat. I don't-
hold a special session, personal session with you and explain everything. Oo.
Salamat po. Pero okay lang po ba, last na po, Mr. President?
Oo.
Madam
Yes,
Chair.
yes. Yes, please.
Okay lang po ba na ako po'y gagawa ng privilege speech tungkol sa National Land Use Act?
Yes,
Thank
that's
you po.
okay with me.
Thank you po. Thank you very much. That's all.